What's up, guys? It has been a minute. For good reason, and we're going to get into that during this video. But first, welcome back. Thank you all for tuning back in for another vlog episode here. I've been busy, doing good things, doing big things. The reason why I haven't posted anything in almost 3 months now is because I've been focusing on my business, actually. I've been working on trying to grow and expand Endure Physical Therapy through primarily outreach within the community. So I've established myself in another gym, which I can't remember if I've talked about in the past, but I've been putting on injury clinics, and I have a shoulder health workshop coming up this coming Saturday at Jimmy Smith Fitness on Route 52 in Carmel. So if you guys are around, swing on by 11 o'clock. And then more specifically, in terms of honing the craft, I've actually been participating, enrolled, I guess whatever you would want to consider that, in a clinical mentorship program. The Performance Rehab Authority mentorship program with Doc Raj. Really, really valuable mentorship experience, worth every penny. Has really reframed the way that I think about a lot of my patients. In some ways, bolstered sort of my preconceived notions or practices, and in other ways has really flipped the script on how I've gone about managing certain conditions, certain patients, certain presentations. So hugely, hugely valuable. And this really has opened my eyes to the value of mentorship and coaching. And it's one of those things that you sort of lose touch on. And one of the accounts that I follow, they made a really good point of, I didn't become a physical therapist by myself. I had professors, I had teachers, I had teaching aides, lab assistants, I had clinical instructors, mentorship, all through those 3 years and beyond, really, up until this point in my career, almost 8 years out. I've had that presence. So what makes me think that I can develop my business independently without coaching, without mentorship, without assistance? That some people do, a lot of people do, and a lot of people can. I can, but having mentorship, having coaching allows you to grow exponentially faster, because you're essentially paying for that individual's experience so that you don't make the same costly mistakes, being time, money, social clout, whatever it may be. And then you're just able to grow that much faster and level up sooner. Other businesses, those who have started multiple businesses, acknowledge the fact that they get to those same tiers as they progress in their new venture. They get to those tiers sooner because they know the most efficient, or at least they know a more efficient pathway, because they've made those mistakes. So it only makes sense to work with a coach, work with a mentor, somebody who can help provide that guidance along the way. And so I've got, I think on paper, I've got 6 weeks left, 5.5 weeks left in the PRA mentorship program. All the content is done. I have a couple videos that I got to watch left. And then I just have to sit for the exam, which admittedly the exam it's just an exam. Yes, it validates that I have learned and retained the information that we've gone over, but I know that I have absorbed a vast amount of valuable information from the mentorship. But still, it would be nice to get that certification. Alphabet soup at the end of the name, you know. But that being said, once I am done with this mentorship program, I have a call set up in the middle of February, actually, with a business coaching mentorship program that I've already had a preliminary call with, but then I declined starting because I wanted to put all my focus into this clinical mentorship that I was already in. So I told them, let me finish this out. Let's circle back in a few weeks, in 2 months or something like that from when I had that first call, and we'll greenlight that project when we get there. So middle of February, I'll be in touch with them, and I will get the ball rolling on that mentorship program. And I am so excited to get this going and get Indoor PT growing as fast, as sustainably, as efficiently as possible. So 2026 is going to be a big year. I am expecting, I think after working with this coaching mentorship, this business coaching mentorship, conservative 10x revenue from last year, from 2025. So I'm very excited. Now, because of these big things coming, these big changes, big plans for the business, the focus of this vlog is actually going to shift a little bit, and I really want to chronicle this journey, this process. I want to bring you guys along and how I navigate growing my practice from its current status of what we'd consider a side hustle, where I'm treating patients on the side privately while still maintaining my full-time job, as I start pulling back from my full-time job and leaning more heavily on my practice, to the point where the goal is by the end of this year to go full-time on my practice. And I want to chronicle that. I'm still going to be training. I still loosely have race plans, the big one being Last Man Standing at the end of the year. Not at the end of the year, at the end of Labor Day weekend, which I think is September, beginning of September this year. I'm eyeing a race in May, so I'm still going to document some training. However, the primary focus, I think, moving forward for the remainder of the year is vlogging on growing a practice while maintaining a consistent degree of training and fitness, personal life, travel, this, that, and the other. Because we also have some cool travel plans coming up as well. In April, we're actually going to the Galapagos, and I would love to get some good content vlogging there. But that being said, this is sort of a reintroduction video, probably my second or third reintroduction video to the vlog. But I want to thank you guys for being patient. Thank you guys for tuning back in, and get ready, because I think 2026 is going to be, I know 2026 is going to be a big year. So excited to have you guys along for the ride. Until next time, guys, keep crushing it. I'll see you guys in the next video.